Good afternoon, WestCon. I'm student meteorologist Zachary Duhaime with a very important forecast update for the last Thursday before spring break. Right now, we're in the 50s with windy conditions, but I'm going to get right to my weather headlines because we have a lot to talk about. I had 4 in my forecast this week, so the mild windy conditions through this afternoon and evening. Light snow for Friday, and that's going to impact pretty much both the morning and afternoon commutes on Friday. A cold and breezy weekend, very cold actually, highs only in the 20s. And yes, Tuesday, we're watching very closely for the potential for a major snowstorm. I'm going to touch upon that later on in my forecast. I want to get right to the satellite. We have a few clouds around the Danbury area. It's hard to see on the satellite because it's kind of widened out. But this batch of clouds you can see coming in from the west, that's the storm that's going to impact us tomorrow. The question is, does this storm set up right around central New Jersey as forecasted, or does it come a little bit north or south? That's the question that will determine how much snow we exactly see. But I'm going to put together a snowfall map with the latest data, which I'm thinking we're going to get. And here's one of the model maps indicating what may happen tomorrow morning around 3 a.m. Snow breaking out in southwest Connecticut. Again, Danbury's right about here. So flakes should be flying around 3 in the morning. And then by 10 in the morning, this is where the heart of the storm is going to be. Bands of moderate snow across Connecticut. This is where we're going to pick up the most accumulation. So yes, the morning commute is not looking good, folks. Many delays and cancellations. Likely the storm is just to our south. So I said exactly where this sets up will determine exactly how much snow we get. And then by the afternoon hours, 2 o'clock, the storm's already wrapping up as it pulls off to the east. The question is, if it wraps up even faster, we may actually be able to see a little bit of sun throughout the evening hours. So we actually may jump the temperatures up into the mid-30s after some of the morning snow. And then yes, here's the snowfall forecast. I'm going to actually step out of the way. A general 2 to 4 inches to the north, 3 to 6 inches to the south. So I like a general probably 3 to 4 inches statewide. Again, this could shift north or south depending on the exact track of the low pressure system. And once that moves out, the weekend looks not too bad weather-wise with the rain or snow, but very cold. These are low temperatures for Saturday night, Sunday morning, single digits to the north, teens to the south. Factor in that wind, it's going to feel like negative 10 degrees at times. The only highs for Saturday and Sunday in the 20s. And what happens early next week, I tease about it early in the forecast. Again, it's potential. I don't want to hype this up, but yes, this is one of the forecast models right now indicating the potential for a major nor'easter next week. We have 2 storms that want to kind of converge together. And if this does happen, like shown right here, this would be the recipe for a big snowstorm next Tuesday. It's possible, but it's definitely far from certainty. So we'll update this forecast with the latest data when it comes in. Tonight's forecast, low of 27 degrees, winter weather advisory out after midnight, snow starting around 4 in the morning from west to east across Connecticut. And for Friday's forecast, a snowy morning ending by the afternoon. I think I put up here closings, delays and closings, very likely I think for schools across the state of Connecticut, especially in southern Connecticut where we expect the most snow as well. And this 5-day forecast, I had to be funny with it. Spring break without spring. There's no spring, guys, in this forecast. Let me back out of the way. Look at these temperatures only in the 30s and 20s, lows in the single digits and teens. And yes, again, besides that cold for the weekend we're talking about, we have to watch that Tuesday threat for maybe a big snowstorm come next Tuesday. And the last forecaster for the before break, so having a great break. And please watch out for that Tuesday system because it has the potential to be one for the books.